Picture this, a chilly fall evening at Chicago O'Hare, the kind where the sunset paints everything gold, and I'm boarding a flight to Philly, clutching my 6-month-old daughter, Lily, who's fast asleep in a blanket that probably cost more than my rent back in the day. I'm Emma Larson, 32, a tech startup founder who's been called the Silicon Siren by some snarky blogger ye. I built a company from a laptop in my mom's basement to a name on Forbes, but right now, I'm just a mom, exhausted, with a merger deal in my bag that could make or break everything. Lily's dad, long gone the second I mentioned a baby, leaving me to figure this out alone, and let me tell you, I'm drowning in spit-up and self-doubt, trying to keep my game face on in first class. The cabin's all-quiet luxury suits tapping on laptops, a lawyer flipping through papers, the soft clink of wine glasses until Lily wakes up screaming like she's auditioning for a horror flick. My heart's racing. I'm rocking her, whispering, "Shoo, baby girl, I've got you." But she's not having it, and the looks start coming. There's this guy in a tailored suit, Mr. Rolex, muttering loud enough for me to hear. First class isn't a daycare, you know. Across the aisle, a woman with pearls and a sneer leans to her friend. For these prices, you'd think they'd screen for screaming kids. I'm sweating through my blazer, feeling like I'm failing at the one job that matters, when a flight attendant, Jenny, tries to offer noise-canceling headphones, her smile tight as the cabin's judgment closes in. Then, from the back of the plane economy, mind you, comes Mike Delaney, 38, a single dad with hands rough from years as a paramedic, his 9-year-old son, Ethan, trailing behind with a comic book. Mike's got this calm, like he's walked through literal fires, which he has, before his wife, Sarah, died in a car crash 2 years back. He's raising Ethan solo, freelancing as a carpenter to pay for soccer camp, and when he hears Lily's cries, something clicks. He tells Ethan, "Stay put, buddy," and walks straight into first class like it's no big deal, ignoring the gasps from the suits. "Ma'am, I'm Mike," he says, voice low, steady, like he's talking someone off a ledge. "My boy used to cry like that. Mind if I try something?" I'm desperate, my CEO armor cracking, so I nod, handing Lily over, her wails piercing. Mike cradles her against his chest, her ear to his heartbeat, and starts this slow, rhythmic sway, humming some old folk tune. It's not instant, but its magic. Lily's screams turn to whimpers, then silence, her tiny hand gripping his flannel. The cabin's dead quiet now. Even Pearl's lady looks stunned, her mouth half open like she forgot her lines. Then the plane hits turbulence hard. Drinks spill, bins rattle, and Lily's screams start again. I'm spiraling, thinking I can't protect her, not from this, not from anything. Mike doesn't miss a beat. He leans over, one arm bracing my seat, the other steadying Lily. "Emma, look at me," he says, firm but kind. "Breathe 4 in, 4 out. The plane's fine, you're fine, she's fine." I lock eyes with him, his calm pulling me back from the edge. He tells me to sing, anything, so I choke out some lullaby my grandma used to hum, shaky at first, but Ethan starts humming along. This brave little kid who's lost so much, and slowly, Lily calms. We talk the rest of the flight, about the loneliness of being the boss, him, about losing Sarah, how he learned to braid Ethan's hair from YouTube because that's what dads do. Jenny, the flight attendant, moves them to first class, and Ethan's wide-eyed at the legroom, clutching his comic like it's gold. By the time we land in Philly, I'm not ready to let this go. I offer them a ride in my car service, and Ethan's pleading eyes seal the deal. We end up at their tiny apartment in Fishtown, full of Ethan's drawings and Sarah's old guitar. Over hot cocoa with tiny marshmallows, I feel something I haven't in years home. Weeks later, I'm at Ethan's school science fair, Lily in a carrier, watching Mike explain bridge designs to kids like they're engineers. I stay for the parents' tea, pouring juice while Mike's at a job, and Ethan beams like I've given him the moon. Our lives start weaving together, texts about Lily's teething, photos of Ethan's model rockets. A year later, at my company's gala, Mike's in a borrowed suit, holding Lily while Ethan teaches her a clapping game. I realize I'm not just a CEO or a mom, I am both, messy and real. Fast forward, we're married in a tiny park ceremony, Ethan holding Lily, who's chasing butterflies. 3 years later, we're on a flight to Orlando, our new daughter, Sarah, asleep in my arms. Across the aisle, a young mom struggling with her crying baby. Mike and I share a look, then stand together. We've got this, I tell her, smiling, remembering that flight where I was her